Hello and welcome. Jettatura here. Today I'm going to talk about a funky little area in the Underdark that you may have overlooked. It's in a difficult to see area with a pathway leading deeper inside. It's kind of near the Arcane Tower, if you know where that is. Look to the right of the spider webs with a chest behind it where you can find like a drow cowl or... actually I think it was a studded leather drow armor. But anyway. Make sure you destroy the torch stalks before jumping over or you will take some damage. The radius on these things is much larger than one would think as well, so be careful. On the skeleton before you drop down is a helmet of autonomy that provides proficiency and wisdom saving throws in the form of light armor for your head. Once inside the Festering Cove, you will witness a curious scene. Tune out now if you want to explore this area on your own, but thanks for stopping by. Now, if you head over towards the south part of this area, there's some loot and additional information to obtain about just what may be going on here. There's other loot spread around this area as well, but the main interest is probably going to be initiating conversation with these funny creatures. If you pass a nature check, which is passive, then it will make the next part easier, though it is not necessary. If you can test them on the fact that Baoool is not real, then you will depower their deity and you can further pressure them. As a cleric, you get an option to not require an ability check. As a non-cleric, however, you can choose to make a persuasion, strength, or intelligence check to proceed. The rewards change depending on how you handle the situation. If you sacrifice a companion, and yes, if you do this, you will lose that companion forever, then you get a permanent buff that gives advantage towards any bleeding enemies. If you take the power for yourself, you get named Maklumpa, their new god. I don't think this has any other benefits besides RP reasons, but moving on. If you become the Red Cap's chosen, you get a sickle that has advantage against enemies that are bleeding instead of having the buff on yourself. Some choices can lead to you fighting the Red Cap and the group of Kuo'Toa, and this leads to you getting the sickle without any buffs. Though it may seem the moral choice, choosing to free the Kuo'Toa leads to you fighting everyone, I believe. They need someone to worship, it may as well be you. Also, if you do take down the Red Cap without also fighting the Kuo'Toa, there's always the option to buy the sickle using the trade button in the bottom left corner when in dialogue with the priest. Thanks for watching, I hope this has been helpful. Like and subscribe if you'd like to, I'd appreciate it. No pressure though. Take care and have a good one.